from an NCAA tournament squad.
Mm-hmm. Well, you look at their stats. I mean, they're averaging 5 rebounds more a game than the other opponents. They have 11 guys averaging double figures minutes played, so it is a team. Aaron White does a lot of scoring. Udoff does a lot of scoring, shooting 14 for 29 or something crazy like that from 3. So they got a lot of good things. They've under 19 assists, and they forced turnovers, more turnovers than they've had. So they have a high percentage of their baskets are directly related to an assist. So when I'm looking at all those stats, it makes you think they're more of a team, and that's always the most difficult kind of play. Fran really does a nice job, been around a long time. We know several of those kids. I tried to recruit Adam Woodbury. Mike Gassell played with Marcus, so I saw him play a lot, so I'm familiar with a lot of those kids. But I just think the thing that worries you as a coach is when you see the ball move and you see 5 defensive players move. That tells you they're pretty good defensively. And on the offense, I mean, if you see guys doing little things, setting screens or making cuts to get people out of the way for somebody else, that means you're playing a team guys on the offensive end of the floor too.
Getting back to Marcus, how confident were you that you could get him out of Iowa? And did successfully recruiting Harrison Barnes play any role in that?
You always think you want to have hope. I don't know that I've ever gone into a recruit saying we can get this guy. I don't think I ever have. You just go in trying to find out as much as you can. We recruited him awfully hard. I don't think getting Harrison before him was a factor, just like it wasn't with Ray Flafrence, Nick Collison, Kirk Heinrich. We've had some pretty good success in Iowa, to say the least, but we really needed a point guard in his class, and I thought he was, for me as a coach, I thought he was the best point guard out there in the class.
Anybody else?
When you talk about Adam Woodbury, you went to his house. You really recruited him hard. What did you see of him at that level, and how has he grown since he's been in Iowa?
Well, the size is the first thing. He hadn't grown that much size-wise, but his maturity in the game. I saw him play, like I say, a lot, and he's a guy who could run. He again was one of those team players. You didn't have to have 25 shots to affect the game. I saw him play against some other top-notch big guys, Nerlens Noel, some of those kind of guys, and I thought he just battled, and I liked that part of it. I was just trying to see what his 5-13 assist-to ratio, because I really thought at that time that he could really pass the ball for a big guy too. But he could defend his position, he could run, he played the team game, he understood the game, he understood spacing and all those kind of things that we call savvy.
When you were at Kansas, I remember you taking one of your players to North Dakota for a game when they were a senior. With Marcus, do you anticipate if he stays? I'm sure you hope he stays. Would you take him to Northern Iowa, Iowa State, Iowa?
We'll have to wait and see. We don't have the schedule for next year completed, and I don't think they'll let him stay past next year. So we'll have to, if we're going to get it done, we'll have to get it done next year.
All right. Thank